Welcome back to episode 2 of Scale Smarter, Mastering Your KPIs. I'm Joe Kelly, the ops guy. Success doesn't take any weekends off, and neither do we. I'm super excited to get into today's episode, but before we do that, please subscribe to the channel and show your boy some love. And not only are you showing some love to the channel, but you're also helping grow our Foley community and the amazing small business owners and entrepreneurs that we have in our community. In today's episode, we're going to talk about revenue KPIs that will blow your mind. And what do I mean by that? I'm going to show you 2 to 3 revenue KPIs that you can implement today and almost immediately see growth in your revenue within your business. Okay? Understanding your revenue KPIs are essential. It's actually a non-negotiable if you want to grow your business. Before we get into the details of these KPIs, we're going to give you a quick refresher. Okay? What is a KPI? As I mentioned in the last episode, your KPI is essentially your business GPS. It's going to tell you where you are. It's going to tell you how fast you're going and whether or not you're going to actually get to your destination or if you made a wrong turn. Now, let's get into the fun stuff. The 3 revenue KPIs we're going to be talking about in this episode are 1, your monthly recurring revenue. Number 2, is your average order value. And number 3 is your conversion rate. Now I'm going to go through detail each one of these KPIs and I'm going to outline their definition, how they calculate them, and then give you an example of what that means for your business. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Monthly recurring revenue, or MRR, is essentially predictable revenue that you're going to get monthly from returning customers or subscribers of your business. The calculation for this is very simple. The number of active customers times the average revenue per customer. An example of that is if you have 20 subscribers or 20 reoccurring customers and they all spend $99 with your business in that month, that means your MRR is going to be $1,980. Understanding that metric, it allows you to make the appropriate adjustments to your pricing model as necessary. If you increase your price by $2, you will increase your revenue based on the same recurring number of customers that you have coming to your business every month. Your average order value is defined by the average amount a customer spends per order, right? The calculation is very simple. It is the total revenue divided by the number of orders. An example of this is if you have $5,000 of revenue and you have 125 orders, that means your AOV is $40 an order. Now, when you're getting knee deep into your KPIs as it pertains to your revenue, if you made a slight adjustment, let's say you increased your order value by $5 and the number of orders never changed, that means you've increased your revenue by $625 by just upselling or increasing the value of your orders for those 125 customers. Simple, right? Conversion rate. The conversion rate is basically visitors that actually take action, meaning customers that buy a product or service from your business. And just like KPI 1 and 2, the calculation for the conversion rate is also very simple. The calculation is total conversions divided by total visitors times 100. That will give your conversion rate percentage. Now let's give you an example of that. Let's say you have 500 visitors either to your store or to your website, and out of those 500, 20 of them actually purchase a service or product. You times that by 100 and your conversion rate will be 4%. Now, hypothetically, let's say you increased your marketing, you did something really cool on social media, and your conversion rate went up, and you converted 25 of those 500 customers that either went to your website or came into your location. Well, based on that example, you would have increased your conversion rate from 4% to 5%. And if we add in the AOV from our previous KPI of $40 per order, that means you just increased your revenue by $200 just by enhancing your conversion rate. Now, something really cool about what I just did and what I just explained to you is, as you can see, revenue KPIs actually work together with each other. which is why it's so important for you to at least have 2 to 3 revenue KPIs, because one is going to tell you how you get to the next, and they're going to work together to get you to that next step in your growth or the next step in your business, or achieve whatever the initiatives that you have outlined for your business. Why are these 3 KPIs important, and how do you use them? Now, there are a ton of revenue KPIs that you can implement, and they're very industry specific. But these are 3 universal KPIs that any small business owner and entrepreneur can implement today and start seeing revenue growth within their business. The reason these 3 KPIs are important is because, one, you can make small changes and see major growth within your business. Number 2, it allows you to focus on the key elements and what's important as it pertains to your business. And that could be pricing, it can be marketing, it could also be your product or service offerings to your clients and to your customers. And number 3 is you don't need more followers, you just need better numbers, okay? So if you want to grow your revenue within your business without the headache and stress, start with these 3 KPIs so you have a better understanding of how you can grow your revenue, and then go from there, okay? I'm super excited about this series in episode 3. So come back and join us for episode 3. As I said before, subscribe to the channel and show your boy some love. Success doesn't take any weekends off, and neither do we. If you want to go ahead and submit some of the challenges that you're dealing with your business, go to foleycm.com/Foley Fridays, and you can submit 3 challenges that you're dealing with, and we can possibly walk through one of those on Foley Friday. All right, until next time, peace.